I'm Tori Christensen. I'm owner of Landbridge Ecological, and our company is a large-scale habitat water quality restoration company in the Twin Cities Metro. From an early age, I grew up in a rural Midwest town on a lake. I had the experience of growing up in a community that was rapidly growing and a lot of development. I saw a lot of habitat degradation from when I was a kid, till I graduated high school and went to college. That degradation that I saw over my lifetime influenced what I wanted to do when I went to college, and that was the reason I got into fisheries, water quality, water resources in general. It took me a while to figure out, what ecological restoration was. And once I figured out that that was a real job, people restore rivers and prairies and, wetland, I knew that that was what I wanted to do. There's a lot of passion that people have around what we do. I mean, every single one of my crew, we're really passionate about what we do. We love what we do. We love being outside. We love doing something good for the environment. And we do that every single day. A big component of what we do after we restore a landscape and we physically plant seeds or trees or plug plantings is the management of that landscape. We can't just plant what we do and walk away from it. We need to nurture it. We're there to kind of help it along, and usually that's a 3 to 5 year process in getting it up and going and getting everything stabilized where it's self-sufficient. We really work hard to communicate ideas, heavy scientific facts, bring things down and communicate our vision for a site in a way that people understand. And we do that through our design work to create proposals for landowners, communicate graphic ideas, and show people what this could look like. It can be a beautiful experience to restore a landscape on their property, whether it's a prairie or a lakeshore. It's almost daily when we go out in the field and we come back. Everybody that works at Landbridge, when we go out and put a hard day's work in, and we put everything into whatever it was we were doing, whether it's seeding a prairie or planting, 1,000 trees, we can look back at the end of the day before we leave the job site and see the difference, right? And I think that's one of the great things about our work, is that we can see that change day to day, every day. More long-term than that, I think all of us have, the experience of being a part of a restoration and being able to go for a walk with our girlfriend or wives or children and take our kids out to a site that we've had our hands in restoring. I do it all the time with my kids to check up on things that we've done, and there's butterflies flying around and birds in the distance, eating those insects, and you can go out there and observe those changes and see that benefit, whether it's a restored farm field that's a diverse flowering prairie full of wildflowers and, different invertebrate insects and birds. That is a rewarding experience for us. That's why we do what we do.